everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. Oh my god. We're back into the regular swing of things. Have been for a little bit now, but we've got a very fun match for you today. A couple of people who got taken out of the tournament towards the end of the tournament, though. Both of these people that are playing today lost to beautiful people. Kaleb Koho versus RJ. Kaleb going out in round 3 round 4 semifinals. Yes, round 3. I don't remember. My life is a lie. Semifinals being taken out by TWOHIG, and then RJ. We played. He was taken out by me, but that does not mean that these guys are chumps in any way, stretch, or form. I'm here today with Maggie Brzakala, my beautiful bride. How are you today? What do you think about the match?
I'm good. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really tough match. I think both of these players have interesting, unique strengths, and we'll see how they sort of use them against each other.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, both players showing up in the tournament, going on a couple runs there, and both of their matches going to the end. RJ took me to the last question. Koho took TWOHIG to the last question. So both matches were spectacular. They both know their shit. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it right now in promos.
All right, back in the ring. Last time I played TWOHIG. I made my goal. My goal going into the tournament was semifinals. I reached that, and I think I showed up in that semifinal and played the best game I probably could have, maybe even a little below. But now I'm back, and I have a new goal. My new goal is title. I've proven that I can make it there. My goal is to make it there. So first match on the docket is RJ. I've never played RJ in singles before. That was something that was like almost going to happen in season 1, and then Jen Kemp beat us both. So it's been a long time coming, but me and RJ playing in Fandom feels like it's a little overdue. RJ's been having a really good season. I think I've been having a really good season. I've been having what I like to call my Kane McMillan season, where I played pretty okay in the last one, and then this is the year where I have kind of been like, hey, look at me, I'm not the worst. So playing RJ is gonna be fun. RJ, bring your A game. I'm bringing my A+ game. Manners maketh man. Let's play.
What's up, everybody? It's the Red Ranger after the tournament. After a great loss, I think, to Brzakala. Here we are back once again in another title picture thing, which y'all know how I feel about that. It's nice, but it gets old after a while. But I'm playing someone I've never played before. That's Kaleb Koho. And you know what? He's not really bringing like the Kaleb Koho I don't like. He's bringing the Kaleb Koho I like. The pretty chill Kaleb Koho who's just here to play. But we're doing both pretty good this season. But honestly, Kaleb's doing a lot better. His first 2 matches in the tournament were a lot better than mine. I mean, him against Dom is definitely match of the year. I'm just going to say it straight up. I'll use my promo time to promote him. But you know what? He says he wants the title. He's agreed with me behind the scenes that like I have established myself as the Barr in this league, that if you want a shot at the title, I'm one of those people you have to prove that you're ready for it. So you know what, Kaleb, you really want that title? Here it is, our first match against each other. More power to you if you beat me. If I stop you, it'd be shocking. Very shocking. But good luck, my friend.
All right, Maggie. A lot of niceties from these players, which I enjoy. What did you think of the promos?
Yeah, they were not super fiery, maybe a little spark here or there, but yeah, we'll see. They seem to be focused more or less and not on each other, more on just playing the trivia. So that's what I like to see.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it, guys. With round number 1, it's going to work like this. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 different categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. Each player has 3 repeats and a challenge for the entirety of the match. Do we have any questions as we get into round number 1?
No, sir.
All right. First question is in the category of Star Wars. Who plays Chewbacca in Star Wars: A New Hope? Hi.
Banter.
We live together.
We do.
We're in the same place right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with RJ.
Is his name Peter Mayhew? I just feel like I say it
And
wrong.
Kaleb.
R.I.P. Peter Mayhew.
Both correct.
Oh, good. I said it right.
All right, your second question in the category of Star Trek. I will try to pronounce things correctly. In Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, which two crew members are tasked with finding the nuclear vessels in Almeida?
Almeida, yeah.
Almeida? There was a word.
Alameda, yeah, something like that. I am also not the expert to ask.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll go to Kaleb first.
I believe it's Chekhov and Uhura.
And RJ.
I guess Chekhov and Scotty.
Kaleb is correct. It is Uhura and Chekhov. So Kaleb takes the 1 point lead there as we get into the next question, which is in the category of Fandom Oscars. How many Oscars was Iron Man nominated for?
This is where Kaleb takes the lead.
I already have it.
Let's go.
Keep up.
That's not happening anytime
And
soon.
now we're being mean again. We're doing so well.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I was trying to. I managed Boatman into something somewhere else, and I was an asshole, so I have to flip back over to other mode.
5, 4, 3,
This is
2,
wrong.
1. Pens down. We'll start with RJ.
I guess 3.
And Kaleb.
It's 2. I believe it's sound editing and VFX. So
I wasn't asking for that, but you are correct with 2. Yes, 2 is correct. 3-1 as we get into the next one, Meg.
All right, your next category is quotes, everyone's favorite category. Which Apes character said, "Human gets sick, ape gets smart, then human kill ape, but not me, I run"?
I used to run, but then I got fat.
I don't believe that you've ever ran.
Used to run in the theater.
Oh, yeah, when
Get
you were
my- Have to kick some kids out of an R-rated movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to Kaleb
is it Bad Ape?
and RJ.
I guessed Maurice.
Bad Ape is correct. So
Yeah,
Kaleb staying perfect through 4 as we get into the next one in DC. Who directed V for Vendetta?
Yeah, this is not going to go well. Oh boy.
This is not going to go the way you think, in the words of Cody Newberry. There's a quote that he often says to me. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs down to RJ
Nope, big old goose egg.
and Kaleb.
I believe it's James McTeague.
That is correct.
All right, you guys. Your next question in the category of DreamWorks. In Kung Fu Panda 3, Poe's father lies to him and says that he can teach him the power of what?
I like this movie.
Yeah, we watched it like not that long ago.
Yeah.
Or you watched it and I was doing homework.
This movie also spawned a great moment of Chris Doman yelling, "Cody, shut the fuck up!" So it's, you know,
Cody, shut the fuck up.
5,
Complete with voice
4,
crack.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are to Kaleb first.
I had no idea. I said communing with the dead.
RJ.
Felt like it had something to do with his chi.
That is correct.
Oh, that would make
Okay.
so much more sense. I saw the movie once when I was like 16.
He's
How
a goose who makes noodles.
Is it actually just chi? I thought it would be more specific.
No, it is chi is the correct answer.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we move on to the next question. In Wizarding World, what is the name of the body of water where the second task takes place in the Goblet of Fire?
Oh my god. Sorry.
You're good.
It's So I'm looking at the next question, and it's also a difficult pronouncing question.
Would you like me to do that one?
No, I can do it. I'll just butcher things. It's fine.
5, 4, 3,
RJ
2, 1. Pens down. We are to RJ first.
I just said Black Lagoon because I have no freaking idea.
And Caleb.
I said Mermaid Lagoon.
Very close on RJ's part. It's the Black Lake.
Oh
The
my
Black
god!
Lake is the answer.
Son of a bitch.
All right,
All
Maggie.
right.
Give it. Try as hard as you can.
I will do my darndest. All right. Your next question is in the category of Bond. How are San Monique diplomat Dr. Kananga and crime boss Mr. Big connected in Live and Let Die? That's close.
Live and let die.
Literally like the only one.
This is not Shrek the Third we're talking about. We are talking about a Bond film, not Shrek the Third. Which is by far the best joke in that movie, is the Live and Let Die moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Caleb first.
I believe they are the same person.
And RJ.
I guess they were cousins, but I'm sure he's right.
They are the same person, so that is the correct answer.
I hate Live and Let Die.
All right, next question is in Pixar. Besides Onward, what was the last Pixar film released that was not part of a franchise?
Oh crap!
Live and let die. You know what I need in my life
What?
is Kaleb Boatman to record a cover of Live and Let Die to some crazy
Fandom
shit.
drama?
To some
Yes.
fandom, yeah.
Yes.
4, 3, 2,
Multiplex.
1. Pens down. We're going to RJ first.
I could only think of Coco.
Coco.
Both correct. That is the correct answer.
It was Coco. Okay.
All right, Maggie, give him the penultimate one.
Penultimate question.
No, I'm sorry. This is
No,
the final
this is
one.
the last question. I was
My
like,
bad.
just ask the penultimate question. All right, last question. Scores and soundtracks.
Oh,
What
Jesus.
Marvel film fades to black and has the credits roll as the song Careless Whisper plays?
If I knew what that song was, it'd help.
I only know this song because of this movie.
Facts. Same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caleb
Deadpool.
and RJ.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Deadpool is the correct answer. So at the end of round number 1, RJ is behind with 4 to Caleb's 8. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is going to work like this. There are 10 slices on the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Whoever's in the lead will choose whether they would like to spin first or second. If they don't like what they spin, they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. They will be asked 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. Can go to multiple choice, but it devalues it to being worth 1. There is stealing in this round. Oh no, look out. Any questions as we get into round number 2, gentlemen? All right,
I go
Caleb.
home now. Oh wait, I'm already home. Never mind.
Caleb, the categories on today's wheel are Oscars, Jurassic Park, Planet of the Apes, Disney live action, Disney animation, quotes, Middle Earth, and Marvel. So having heard
I
the wheel,
love
would
this
you
wheel.
like to go first or second? You're going second? Okay. All right, so this is the spin for RJ.
And it's going to be a bonus choice.
It lands on Disney animation. I wonder what he'll do.
I wasn't wrong. It landed on Caleb's opponent's choice, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it.
Okay. All right, so I will give you your questions in Disney animation, RJ.
Got to get them all wrong. There you go.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, your first question is, in Tarzan, What does Tantor think that young Tarzan is when he sneaks up on the elephants to get one of their tail hairs?
Oh, I just watched this like 3 days ago. Piranha.
He's a piranha. That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your next question. In Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, which dwarf is the last to wash up before Snow White serves them dinner?
Grumpy.
That is correct for 2 points. And ties the game with that one. All right, your third question. Which sport does Chicken Little want to play to impress his father in Chicken Little?
Baseball.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your fourth question. Who voices the older version of Copper in The Fox and the Hound?
Kurt Russell.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, yes. I finally remembered that.
And your final question. King Runard, who had a dam built on Northuldra land, is what in relation to Anna and Elsa in Frozen 2?
Oh, shit. I've never seen it. Uncle.
That is incorrect. Caleb, chance for
I've never seen it.
steal.
Oh,
Grandfather?
That is correct for 2 points.
Damn it. I didn't know that.
Big 2 point steal there
knew
for
that.
Caleb. But RJ gets quite a few points nonetheless, gets his total up to 12 as we bring back the wheel for Mr. Koho's spin.
Lovely.
And it lands on barely opponent's choice.
Middle Earth.
Lovely. All right.
Is that you deciding, RJ?
Middle Earth.
Okay.
Not even a question.
All right.
Okay.
Let me go to wherever that is. All right. Cool.
Gotta love round 2, not liking me today. All right.
Ready for
Hey,
your questions in Middle Earth?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Your first question. What does Bard rest the black arrow on to aim it before firing it at the beginning of the Battle of the Five Armies?
I don't know if you need... His son's shoulder.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in Middle Earth. Which Hobbit is voiced by Michael Scholes in The Lord of the Rings 1978?
Samwise Gamgee.
That is correct for another 2 points. All right, your third question. What kingdom does the Witch King hail from in Return of the King?
Angmar.
That is correct for another 2 points. All right, your penultimate question. At the Battle of Helm's Deep in the Two Towers, what is Gimli's one condition if he allows Aragorn to toss him?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, never do it again, B, he can return the favor, C, don't miss, D, don't tell the elf.
Don't tell the elf.
And that is correct for 1 point. All right, and your last question, Middle Earth. After Bilbo and the dwarves leave Rivendell in an unexpected journey, they get caught in a fight between what type of creatures?
Stone giants.
That is correct for another 2 points. I think everyone just learned you watch the movies, my friend.
I think so.
All right, so at the end of round number 2, Caleb does get opponent's choice, but he makes his way through it quite well with 19 points to RJ's 12, but anything can happen in round 3. We're going to move on to it right now, which is our betting round. It works like this. There are going to be 5 questions that the players can choose to bet 0, 1, or 2 points on. Once they've heard the category, they get the question right, they get those points. They get the question wrong, they lose the points. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
Okay, the first category you guys can bet points on is Star Wars. How many points are you wanting to bet on Star Wars? Start with Caleb
1.
and RJ.
I want to end this quickly. I'm a bet 2.
All right, your question is, in The Phantom Menace, at what event does Obi-Wan tell Anakin that the Council has given Obi-Wan permission to train him? I feel like I got through it okay. You know what else is getting through okay? We're only at 21 minutes. We are flying through this match.
It's because there are no managers here. Like, you don't have to, like, bring someone in every time.
Singles goes usually a lot quicker. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Caleb, we'll start with you.
Qui-Gon Jinn's funeral.
And RJ.
Spelled horribly wrong, but Qui-Gon's funeral.
Both are correct. So Caleb gets 1 point, brings his total up to 20. RJ brings his total up to 14 with his 2 points. The next category you guys can bet points on is Middle Earth. Are we good? Okay. Caleb, we'll start with you.
0.
And RJ.
2.
All right, Maggie, give him the question.
Your question, Middle Earth. Sorry. Why? Dying. All right. Why do Treebeard and the Ents ultimately decide to attack Isengard in the Two Towers?
Tim, I'm so sorry.
We're looking for a broad answer.
Okay.
I will give a ruling on this one. There's yeah.
If he doesn't give a ruling, that usually means specific.
Excuse me. Ate too much Chick-fil-A today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Caleb, we'll start with you for stats.
I said because they found out that Saruman's been cutting down the trees and killing them.
And RJ.
I put Treebeard sees the destruction of the forest.
We can accept both those answers, but Caleb bet 0, so that does mean RJ gets 2 points, brings his total up to 16, to Caleb's 20, as we get into the next category, which is the category of Worlds of DC. So how many do you guys want to bet on Worlds of DC? I wasn't looking at the screen. Did they already do a little dishy dash?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at the screen either.
Yeah.
All right, Caleb, how many points?
1.
And RJ.
2.
All right, your question in Worlds of DC is, in Man of Steel, what does Zod say over and over when he first makes contact with Earth by taking over televisions and radios? You guys notice the way Kaleb Koho?
I was just thinking.
It's because this is my only good marker and it's broken because there's nothing that holds this in place. See?
No, because your hand is off
You're right.
screen.
5,
It's
4,
broken. So
Repeat
that's
the
a whole-
question.
3. All right, that's a 1 repeat for RJ. In Man of Steel, what does Zod say over and over when he first makes contact with Earth by taking over televisions and radios? It's a tense one, Maggie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Caleb
You are not alone.
and RJ.
No, congrats, Caleb. I couldn't think of it.
All right, so with that, Caleb goes up to 21. RJ goes down to 14. The answer was you are not alone. There's still a game as we get into the next question.
Is there?
5 point is a 5 point.
Oh yeah, there's 2 questions left. Actually,
Yeah, it's
keep
a-
it.
Oh, there it
8-point
is.
differential.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, so next question is in the category of DreamWorks.
I also miscounted.
I like
All right.
the score.
Caleb
0.
and RJ.
2.
All right, the question in DreamWorks. Go, Maggie.
Oh, okay. Who is the main villain of Shrek Forever After?
Oh, this is terribly spelled.
Same.
This is it's so bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Caleb
Rumpelstiltskin.
and RJ.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes, that is correct. So there is a
5-point gap, 4-point game.
He's up to
Yeah.
16. Yeah, so it's over now.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
And your winner, Kaleb Koho, with a final score of 21-16. Maggie, what are your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I mean, I thought both players played really well. Koho had a really strong round 1, and then RJ, came back with his strength in round 2, and also did really well. And then round 3, RJ also kept coming with the 2 points, but Koho definitely told everyone now that he has watched Middle-earth and maybe can answer some of those questions. So.
That's true. Yeah, it was a good match. I mean, like you said, Kaleb played really well in round 1. I think what kind of killed this one was Kaleb got a big steal in round 2 off Disney animation from RJ. Had RJ gone to multiple choice, that would have, maybe changed the game a little bit here. But for a game where, the end score coming out of round 1 was 8-4, this going down to almost the last question, it was a very good match. Both players played their hearts out. So let's bring in our unfortunate loser today, RJ. RJ, you played a hell of a game. You played very, very well, making it to almost the last question. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Man, I'm sucking at the first round lately, man. I thought I couldn't do, I did just as bad as I did against you. So, playing catch-up is never easy. But, you know what? And Disney animation, no 1 point. I knew that answer. I've never seen the movie, but I've studied that movie. And I don't know why I jumped the gun, because as soon as I heard Uncle was wrong, I knew exactly what the answer was, like an idiot. I jumped the gun because I thought I didn't know it, but I did. And had I not jumped the gun on that, it would have been a different game. I knew he had studied Middle-earth because I put it on the wheel. I just, I was hoping he would still just at least go multiple choice more times. So it gave me a chance to catch up. I wasn't trying to look for steals. I was trying to give him a category that he had to go to multiple choice on. So I took the chance on that. It didn't work in my favor, like you said, with that steal. And then, I just haven't seen Man of Steel in years. That, I couldn't remember if it was a phrase or a word, and I went with a word. And that's what killed me. I was like, I can't remember if it was. But, it's been nice getting all these, shots and everything. It sucks not moving on this season, but I'm sure I'll be back next season. But next season's going to be my last. I've been thinking about it, and I have a lot of shit going on. And running a league takes a lot out of me already. And as much as this is really the only one I participate in, because it's my favorite one to participate in, even that's starting to get a little crazy. And where I'm at the top, I know it means that I'm going to be playing a lot still, kind of, because I'm just that high in the rankings for now. But I feel like it's time for me to make room for people. Like these new people who are coming in and have to run into me and get unlucky against me. I want to see what else they can do when this lucky roadblock that gets really lucky every now and again isn't in people's way. But I still want to play. I'm not just gone. I still want to play, but next season, however many matches y'all give me, whatever it ends up being at the end of the season, hopefully I won't have the belt, because I would hate to do that to y'all again like Robert had to, but it'll be my last.
All right. Well, you do have teams coming up. You've teamed up with Nico Suave Regoli for some sort of dragon situation. I don't really know the full verbiage there, but are you excited to debut in teams?
Absolutely. Enter the Dragon Zord. All I can tell everybody is if you get any animation category, you're screwed. I'm just telling y'all that. No one can touch this team when it comes to animation. I don't care about Boatman or Koho or anybody else. You can't touch this team when it comes to any of the animation categories. We're studying our butts off together to cover. Everyone thinks oh, these guys have similar weaknesses, so that's where you get them. That's where you're wrong. Because since we have similar weaknesses, We only have that shit to study because we're good on everything else. So, you know, Nico's hungry, and I can at least match it to the point where, you know, I think we're going to turn some heads.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see it. Thanks for playing today. We will see you next time very soon in teams. Let's go over to Mr. Koho. Mr. Koho, how are you feeling about your win today?
I feel good. I felt pretty good about round one. I'm really mad that I just completely forgot what Kung Fu Panda 3 was about. In my brain, I was thinking of Bryan Cranston because that's like the person in that movie, and I didn't even realize it might have been the duck. But yeah, I fucked that one up entirely. And then, you know, just getting, I keep dancing with 8 and 9, so I want 10. I know how that feels now, and I want 10. But I feel good about how I did in Middle Earth. I was worried when I got it. I had spent I got paid today to study Middle Earth at work. So I sat there and went through a bunch of flashcards and stuff. So I feel pretty good. I got to give huge props to Scully because I would not have known Stone Giants today without Thomas Scully. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm ready for what's next.
Yeah, so you have a match coming up with
Mystery person.
Interesting. Yeah.
We don't know who
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
You've got a match coming up though.
Okay.
And I'm excited about it. Winner of your next match gets the #1 contenders, but
one away. Good.
I think you're going to like this next one. I don't like you, Kingsman. I don't like you. You do things that are mean. You say you're nice people, but you're mean. You and your leather jackets, you're like in a little club. You usually make the schedules, but I'm shaking things up. I've got a match for you next.
Okay.
And
I don't like this, but I'm scared, but okay.
We'll see when we get there. Okay, I take him away. Maggie, final thoughts on the match.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a good one. It was good to sort of see RJ and Koho go head to head. I think they're both really good players, and I can't wait to see what they do next.
Yeah, so with that is going to do it for us here at Fandom Fights. Thank you so much for watching. That was Maggie and RJ and Caleb. I have been Tim. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time with another match. Bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.